Don't forget the roof.
Yeah, we go. All right. This update brought to you this morning by your friends at Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates. We've got ONN next. For over 30 years, Dr. Inashita and his staff at Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates have been changing lives with the most comprehensive treatment and cure for cancer in the area. During this time in Portsmouth, Dr. Inashita has created a name of patient excellence in the highest degree and will continue that fight with each and every patient towards the cure. Dr. I, as he's known by his thousands of friends, is proud to announce the addition of Dr. Hassan Jaffrey to the staff of Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates. Dr. Jaffrey's medical expertise is with all cancers as well as treatment of blood disorders, bone marrow, and the immune system. Together, Dr. Inashita and Dr. Jaffrey create a very special team that's there when it comes to fighting back to regain your good health. Feel free to stop in and welcome Dr. Jaffrey to the staff at 916 11th Street or call 353-4884. It's Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates of Portsmouth, always there with the care, the compassion, and the roadmap to your recovery. And good morning. It is 56 degrees downtown. Highs today in the low to mid-80s as we check in with ONN.
This is ONN. I'm Jay Fox on the Ohio News Network. Ohio's Supreme Court ruled yesterday that a Southwest Ohio school district must comply with a public records request. ONN's Angela Ann has more.
Former Lakota Local Schools Superintendent Matt Miller resigned in January of 2023. His reason was what some called bullying behavior by former school board member Darby Bodie, who had voiced accusations against Miller at school board meetings. The state Supreme Court says the Lakota Local School District must provide communication records between the former superintendent's attorney and the school board's lawyers. In November of 2022, the board announced that a private investigator said they found no evidence indicating that Mr. Miller engaged in any act that violates law, district policy, or his contract.
In Licking County on Monday, police in Heath responded to a bomb threat that was called into the high school. Yolanda Harris with ONN affiliate WBNS-TV in Columbus has details.
Police were able to determine the threat was not credible. Police say the call came from Florida to a national crisis lifeline. The crisis center then contacted authorities. Now, a reminder, calling in a fake threat to a school is a fourth-degree felony.
In Northeast Ohio, the Boys and Girls Clubs are only closing 17 sites after the organization raised $700,000 this summer, enough to save 5 of the 22 originally announced for closure. Cuyahoga and Lorain County were hit the hardest. For the Ohio News Network, I'm Jay Fox.
It is 7:39 and time for sports on Mix, brought to you by Calder Home Medical, and these folks are there with everything you need, including brand new home medical equipment company. They offer free home setup of a variety of home medical equipment at Collier. All right, Chuck is here, and sports resumes with baseball tonight.
That's right, Steve. The Reds had yesterday off, but back to work this evening. The Cincinnati Reds will host the Houston Astros for a 6:40 first pitch, and you can hear that contest live from Great American Ballpark on Fox Sportsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. Coverage will begin at 6:10. Nick Martinez will get the start for Cincy. The Cleveland Guardians took down the Kansas City Royals 7-1 last night. Cleveland will visit KC again this evening for a 7:40 first pitch. The Guardians currently have a 4.5 game lead in the AL Central. Ohio State remains number 2 in this week's AP Top 25 college football poll. Georgia stays at number 1. Texas is 3rd, Alabama is 4th, and Notre Dame rounds out the top 5. Completing the top 10 are Ole Miss, Oregon, Penn State, Missouri, and Michigan. USC was the biggest climber, jumping up 10 spots to number 13 after Sunday's win over LSU. The Louisville Cardinals have cracked the top 25. The Cards are in at number 22 this week. 2 former Ohio State Buckeye football players are being honored as captains this year for the Cincinnati Bengals. Both Sam Hubbard and Von Bell were announced as one of the 8 captains heading into the team's Week 1 matchup against New England. One question that the Bengals will still try and answer before that game is whether star receiver Jamar Chase will suit up. He's currently involved in a contract dispute with the team. Head coach Zach Taylor says Chase is day-to-day with his status for Sunday's game in question. However, Taylor says the team does have a plan in place if a deal is not reached prior to this weekend. Sunday's game with New England will be a 1 o'clock kickoff at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Cleveland Browns, meanwhile, will open up their season entertaining the Dallas Cowboys Sunday afternoon at 4:25. The NFL season actually gets underway tomorrow night with the reigning world champion Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Baltimore Ravens. In high school football this Friday, the Total Media Group of Portsmouth will broadcast 3 games live. Here on Mix 99.3, we'll hear the Wheelersburg Pirates host the Jackson Ironmen as the Berg is searching for its first win of the season. On Classic Rock 107.5 The Breeze, you'll be able to tune in as the Valley Indians visit the Piketon Red Streaks. Coverage at both of those game sites will begin at 6:30, leading up to the 7 o'clock kickoffs. The third game on Friday that we will be broadcasting will be on Fox Sportsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. There you'll be able to hear the Portsmouth Trojans play at the Greenup County Musketeers. That contest was decided in overtime last year, with GCHS getting the victory. Coverage from Greenup County High School on Friday evening will begin at 7 o'clock, with that kickoff in Lloyd at 7:30. That Portsmouth at Greenup County game will also be this weekend's Appalachian Marketing Media video stream game of the week. Not only will you be able to hear the game live, but you'll be able to watch it on WNXTradio.com. Staying with high school sports and boys soccer yesterday, Fairland defeated Ironton 10-2. Western Pike was a 5-4 winner over Clay. Mentford doubled up on South Webster 2-1, and the Gallia Academy bested Jackson 3-1. In girls soccer, Peebles prevailed over Piketon 10-0. Jackson defeated Unioto 4-1. Fairland defeated Ironton 7-1, and Mentford knocked off Russell 5-1. In that game, the Lady Falcons' Lexi Conkle had a hat trick, scoring 3 goals. Yesterday in girls high school volleyball, Southeastern Ross prevailed over Piketon in 3 games. Miami Trace was a winner over Waverly in 3. South Webster ousted Oak Hill in 3 games, and Federal Hocking defeated Clay in 3. Your Portsmouth Insurance sports time is 7:43. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Call Gary Duzan for all of your employee benefit needs. And that is a look at sports.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. And it's brought this morning by Call Your Home Medical. And again, they're located at 1661 State Route 522 in the Berg. That is Collier Corner across from Kroger. And we'll check traffic weather together coming up.
Collier is expanding its business opportunities to include Collier Home Medical, a local durable medical equipment company, or DME, offering free home setup of a variety of home medical equipment such as home oxygen and portable oxygen, as well as hospital beds, wheelchairs, rollators, walkers, and more. Collier also offers home sleep testing along with CPAP and BiPAP for patients diagnosed with sleep apnea. Overnight pulse oximetry testing is available with a physician order. Located at 1661 State Route 522 across from Kroger in Wheelersburg, call 740-574-0327.
And traffic, a service of your friends at the Scioto River. 1024 Gallia, the river is going to be there, of course, with Dashing Darren, Will the Thrill, Chasing on Grill to make it happen for you. Now, this morning, no accidents to report, which is always a good thing, but we do have a lot of construction going on at this point. A lot of it, the Shelley Company out, and they're in Rush Township doing a lot of roads in that area. Also, the deer have gone to bed. They were up having a little fun in the road earlier this morning. And we've got county crew work, road resurfacing on Big Pete Road today, and then tomorrow they move it over to Junior Road in Green Township. So if you see something we need to know about, give us a call, 354-1993. Traffic service of your friends at the Scioto River, open 7 days a week.
The weather a service of Mary's Spirit and Print Shop, where all regional schools are proudly represented with plenty of cool hats, shirts, sweaters, jackets, and pride. Get your school spirit on and check out the deals now at Mary's Spirit and Print Shop, 2109 Gallia Street in Portsmouth, where Mary and her graphic designer can customize anything.
First alert forecast from WSAZ. Times of clouds and sun, but staying rain-free today. Temperatures move from those 50s to the lower and middle 80s this afternoon. Still seasonable. Patchy clouds thin out tonight. Nice and quiet evening lows in the upper 50s. Becoming mostly sunny on Thursday. Inching warmer. Highs in the mid-80s.
I'm WSAZ News Channel 3 meteorologist Brandon Butcher on the Ohio Valley's hit music channel, Mix 99.3.
And downtown.